Hello everyone, welcome to Swastha Organics. We shall prepare the famous Brihingraj hair oil. For that I have taken the Brihingraj plants along with its roots. You can see the Brihingraj plant. Our next ingredient is Bhumiamla. So even I have taken the plant along with its roots. It possesses the same properties like the Indian gooseberry, that is amla. Our next ingredient is some leaves of guava plant. Then next I have taken bramhi leaves. Then next this is our fresh aloe vera leaves, which is used along the leaves. I have even added the moringa leaves. You can observe that in the video. Next, what I am going to do is I am going to separate the roots and leaves, as it is very difficult to grind the roots in the mixer jar. So I am going to chop the leaves and I am going to keep the roots aside. So these are the Brihingraj leaves. I am taking it into a mixer jar. Next I am going to take Bhumiamla. It's thin plant but it has very good strength. It's difficult to chop actually. It is going to have that much strength. I have separated its roots. Then I have taken the leaves for grinding along with Brihingraj leaves. Next I am going to add bramhi leaves along with its slender roots, as you can see in the video. Then next is our guava leaves. So guava leaves is also very important for hair growth. It possesses major amount of vitamin C. Next is I am going to extract the fresh gel of aloe vera leaves. Here I am not going to add any water for grinding. I will be using only aloe vera gel to extract the juice of the herbs. If we add water, it will be very difficult and it takes lot of time. So aloe vera gel is also another major ingredient which is beneficial for hair growth. I have used 5 to 6 fresh aloe vera leaves. Then I have even added the moringa leaves, which is powerhouse of iron. So hair loss problems generally even occurs due to anemia. In that case, intake of these moringa leaves and using it in hair oils like this will be beneficial. So I have taken all the ingredients in a mixing jar and I am going to crush it without adding any water. Next, I am going to take the roots. As it is very difficult to crush in our mixer jar, I am going to use the mortar and pestle here. I am going to crush it manually. And you can observe the juice are going to release after manual crushing. You can observe the black juice coming out from the roots, which is nothing but the juice what is extracted from our Brihingraj plant. I am going to crush it nicely once again, so that I am going to get all its nutrients, minerals and other essential things what is present in the roots. So you can see the black juice which is going to be extracted from the Brihingraj plants. So that is the identification of the Brihingraj leaves. when we are going to crush the leaves or any part of the plant, it is going to produce black color dye. So the same dye or the same juice will be beneficial for our hair growth. You can observe the juice. Now again I am going to mix the roots along with the leaves, and I have grinded it finely. So this is the particular pan I have taken to boil the ingredients. So you have to take either a white copper pan or iron kadai. Please avoid non-stick pans. Now I have taken a pure cotton cloth and I am going to extract the juice completely from the herbs. So squeeze as much as possible to extract the juice completely from the herbs. So as you can see, I'm going to extract it by squeezing. So all the goodness of all the herbs will be in the form of the juice. So extract as much as possible by squeezing with your hands. So after extracting, I have got the residue, as you can see, and this can be used as the manure for the home plants. Don't waste it, use as the fertilizer for your plants. Next, this is the extracted juice. You can see how dark green in color it is. To the extracted juice, I am going to add double the amount of coconut oil. Here I have used cold pressed virgin coconut oil to get the maximum benefits, and even I suggest the same for you all. Please use cold pressed oil for better results. So I am going to mix the coconut oil along with the herbs juice, and I am going to mix well and set aside for certain time. So I am going to set it for almost half an hour time, so that oil is going to blend well with the herbs juice. So here you can see the coconut oil has started to solidify as I left it at room temperature. Next, I am going to boil it at very low flame. So set your burner at as minimum as possible and keep stirring, and you should be cautious so that oil is not going to spill. If we use high flame at once, the problem is it is going to spill out, or otherwise it is going to get burnt. So patience is required to boil at very low temperature, and the same temperature has to be maintained throughout the process. So it's almost half an hour now. You can see how well the oil is going to blend with the herb juice. Next, it's almost 1 hour. The oil have been reduced and thickening of the oil has been started. It is going to release a very good aroma, and the fragrance is going to fill your home. Next, it's almost 1.5 hours now, and you can see the residues of the oil, and you can see how much it has been reduced. Almost I have used 1 liter of coconut oil here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of oil in a cup, so to check whether the oil has been prepared. If the extracted residue is going to separate from the oil, then it is done. So you can see. Next, after the oil is prepared, I'm going to take 3 tablespoons of indigo powder. Indigo powder is very good for hairs to maintain lustrous and black color. To that indigo powder, I'm going to mix the prepared oil. So the combination of Brihingraj, indigo, then Bhumiamla is a very good source to maintain healthy and lustrous hair. You can see the color of the hair oil. Again, I am going to filter it before storing the hair oil. Please use white cotton cloth. Avoid the colored or dyed cotton clothes, as it may release the additional color in the cloth. You can see the pan. The residues are stick to the bottom and they are not disturbing the oil. If oil is not prepared well, it is going to combine and we are not going to get the pure oil. So even after extracting the juice, you can see the residue left. This is the residues of Brihingraj, aloe vera, guava leaves, then moringa leaves, then our bramhi, which are the herbs we have used for preparing the oil. So finally, I am going to filter with only negligible residue. Why we have got negligible residue is, before preparing the oil itself, we have extracted the fiber content and waste material from the herbs. See how beautiful hair oil with lustrous green in color. So I'm going to mix the indigo powder well with our oil. So after everything is done, pour it in a glass bottle and store. So use this hair oil as the daily application hair oil or massaging hair oil post hair bath, and I would suggest washing with only herbal powders like sikekai or arapu powder to maintain the black, lustrous, beautiful hairs. So one-stop solution for all our hair problems, which is purely organic, natural and homemade. No mineral oil, no silicones, no artificial color, no preservatives. The best thing what you can gift for your hairs is this hair tonic. Please subscribe, like the channel to get the new organic methods to live healthy lifestyle. Thank you. Keep watching.